What's up, people? Welcome back to the Truckin' Journey. I'm Trucker Jim, and this is episode 87. I am hooking up to a very heavy trailer. Right about 45,000 pounds is what the guard told me, which I'm about 35,000 pounds when I'm empty. So this load's going to need to be weighed. Luckily for me, there's one here at Walmart. This particular scale is one of those where you weigh each axle at a time. That one, a little over 32,000, I'm okay. I question the accuracy of these type of scales because every time you move a little bit, the number changes. So I'm popping in my route to Columbia and I'm going to see how many weigh stations that I pass. I think there's going to be one on 77, and then I'm going to cross-reference Trucker Path and to see if it's open. The way to see if you're going to pass any weigh stations is you do point of interest along my route and then weigh stations, and it's going to check the route, and this works for truck stops, rest stops. Okay, there's one really close, and then that's it. Now, the last thing I'm going to do, now while I've been here 50 minutes for a drop and hook. Now, I did take a dump, made a couple of phone calls, filmed some of this video. You know, I got paperwork and hooked up to the load. Now it's time to edit logs. The thing you have to do is change your current duty status to off duty, because you can't change a duty status you're currently in. So to maybe somewhat satisfy the politically correct, by the book, easily offended people that watch my videos, I will cut that in half. A compromise. So half of it's off duty, half of it's on duty. So I'll be logging 25 minutes for this drop and hook, even though I've been here 50, because I do not believe my dump should be considered on duty, my making a video, and my phone calls. Now sometimes I'll edit all of it, so I'm compromising here, people. That truck, red truck, was on top of the railroad tracks, and there's a train coming. I hear it. It's not exactly a fast moving train. Well, he likes that horn, don't he? Stops. I think that is the shortest train in the history of trains. I'm loaded again. I'm getting ready to leave the Pepsi place here in Blythewood, South Carolina, headed to Stone Mountain, Georgia, and I just did something I've never done before, a live on Monday night video. I know most of you guys were probably on there, and this load is like super heavy. It's 43,194 pounds, which that means I gotta stop and weigh it. I've got 2.5 hours of clock left. And there is my possible route. So the blue one's gonna be the way to go. And look, there's a weigh station right there. That's what that little symbol means right there. And the one weigh station I'm gonna pass on my route, it's open. So with, you know, over 43,000 pounds, I'm gonna have to stop and weigh this. and then try to get a little ways down the road before I shut down. Good morning, people. It is Tuesday. I am somewhere in Georgia. I parked here last night at the Loves. I've got probably an hour before my clock is reset, so I'm gonna take a shower and change clothes. I'm not exactly in a parking spot, but I got the last possible spot to park last night when I got here. One thing that's new to the Loves that I've been to lately is they've got a keypad to get in the shower. You know, used to at Loves, there was a real key in this long red keychain. But now they've upgraded and you just get a receipt, punch your code in, and you can take a shower. Here we go. Everything you need, truck driver. Even a chair. Okay, I will see you guys in a few minutes. I'm gonna take a shower. Woo! Much better, people. Now, a couple of things left to do before we get on the road. Number one, get some ice in my water cup, make some coffee in the French press, make some breakfast, do a pre-trip, and then we're gonna get on the road. Let's do it. We have made it to Pepsi here in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Now I'm headed back up to Dock 24, so I guess this is gonna be a live unload. I stand corrected. All I gotta do is back this up and unhook. And there's an empty trailer for me right over here, and I'll be on my way. Not sure where I'll be on my way to, but dispatch is usually pretty quick about this. I'm sure they know already. They just hadn't sent it to me yet. All right, I have bumped another dock. I sure do enjoy my new airlines. These rubber ones, instead of them old plastic curly pigtails, those suck. Congratulations on clicking play on this week's episode. And also congratulations for being a subscriber to Trucker Jim, one of the best truck driving channels on YouTube. And do you guys know what this is? Now, if you guessed butt plug, you would be wrong, because this is what I brought here. A whole bunch, 40-something thousand pounds of these little things. Now, the top was not on. The guy gave me one of these. But this is, well, it's gonna become an Aquafina water bottle. I showed a little bit of footage of the assembly line machines in there, but there's big boxes of these. It gets dumped into there and they get heated up, and like a rod is inserted and air is blown and it blows it up to a water bottle. How cool is that? I brought almost 750,000. I got a pre-plan. Let's see where we're going, people. Well, I can't say I'm exuberant over this next load. The good news is I'm just picking up another trailer that is about 44 miles from here, and then I'm just taking it to the Greer Yard. It's going to Zebulon, North Carolina. I don't know why I'm only taking it to Greer, but that's what it says. But today is Tuesday. I need to get back Thursday during the day because, you know, I'll be almost out of time by then as well. Plus, Saturday morning, I'm supposed to be in Columbia to do the trainer certification class, myself and I think 5 other drivers that are going to be becoming trainers here. That is Saturday and Sunday. So I want to get a reset in, hang out with my girl a little bit, and then I guess I'll start back trucking, you know, from Columbia when the class is over. I'll be delivering this today. Well, not delivering it, but, you know, dropping it at the Greer yard. All right, well, it's time to get back on the road. Leave Pepsi, head over to Cargill, which, like, I won't even have to talk to a person at this place. I've been there a couple of times before. I'll show you guys, but when you come in, over on the side, there's like this tub sort of thing, for the lack of a better description, that has the bills in it, and I'll just grab one of those envelopes, and, you know, that has my trip number on it. Drop my empty, find the trailer, hook up to that, and haul ass to Greer. And I don't know what's after Greer yet, but one would assume there's something from the Greer yard for me to take somewhere. You know, for those of you that's been watching me for a while, especially early in season 2, I came close to going to work for Pepsi as a route driver instead of coming here to GMP. I wonder what life would be like if I was a Pepsi guy. That's me. Now to do a quick little drop and hook, and we'll be on our way to Greer. You know, if Elvis was a truck driver, right now he'd be saying, I'm all hooked up, yay, yay, I'm all hooked up. All right, I'm stopped here in Georgia right off 85, doing a little fuel up, and had to weigh that heavy ass 43,000 pound load, but the tandems were in the right spot, so I'm good to go. And I'm about 80 miles, I think, from the Greer yard, so we'll see what's next. I'll see you guys in Greer. I've made it to the Greer yard. Which truck do you guys like better? The T680 like I have now, or the new Cascadia? I think that it's just a freaking good looking truck. I have not explored the inside or driven it yet, but I believe there's gonna come a day where I will. I'll let you know then. I'm in North Carolina. It's a little after 9 o'clock. I just pulled over at a way station to throw my chicken, sausage, and cilantro rice in the lunchbox cooker. I've got a tad over an hour of time left, and I'm at 505 miles for the day, people. And this is the third load I have been under. So not too bad on the efficiency for Trucker Jim. But I am in Mebane, North Carolina right now, on my way to Virginia. I'm 126 miles away, so I cannot make it. But I'm going to get as close as I can. I hadn't figured out where I'm going to shut down yet. But I will see you guys there. Well, I got as much as I could out of the day, people. 568 miles, and I got about 10 minutes left on my clock. With 3 stops during the day. Not too bad. And dinner should be ready. Nope, not quite ready yet. Good morning, people. It is Wednesday, and I am close to the Virginia border. I am 66 miles from my delivery, and I just got a pre-plan, and guess what? I'm getting a load at the same place I'm delivering and going back to the same place I came from yesterday, BMW. So that works for me. I got about 14 hours left on my 70-hour clock. So my intention is to run hard today, get something after BMW, and then get back to Greer sometime tomorrow and get a reset in before trainer class starts. But what'd you think about that early morning drone footage, people? There were seagulls everywhere. Sun had been up for a little while. It's like almost 8:30 right now. My clock just has reset, and I'm making my coffee. I grind my beans, and what I like to do is put a little hot water in there and let that sit for a few minutes before I fill it up with the hot water. Give it a little stir, put the lid on, and that gives me just enough time to dash inside, grab a cup of ice, brush my teeth, get back, pour my coffee, do a quick pre-trip, and then I'll get rolling. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right. Well, I've got good news and hopefully not bad news. I'm getting ready to back up this dock to get unloaded. My pre-plan that came in, the appointment time is 2 o'clock, which is many hours from now. But usually at these plants, they want to get you in and out of here as soon as they can so they can go home. So first things first, backing up to the dock. Alright guys, well that's going to be a wrap on this episode. I've been here a little over 2 hours getting unloaded, and I think the place I'm getting loaded is, around the corner. Same company, but different location. But nonetheless, this video is a wrap. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I'd mentioned to you earlier in this episode, this weekend I'm scheduled to be in the trainer certification class in Columbia. If you guys would like for me to, I don't know, put a little video together to share about, what that's like, hit me up in the comments. Let me know you think that would be a good idea. If you do like this video, do like Tommy Creamer here and throw the big thumbs up on it, guys. That helps out more than you're aware of. But I appreciate it, everyone, and I'll see you next time. But until then, be safe out there and keep on trucking.